Yes, welcome to the Jamaica Young Police channel. To our loyal viewers and subscribers, at the channel we are a group of law-abiding citizens who believe in the rule of law and respect the rights of every citizen, but not the ones who do not subscribe to such behavior. We do believe in and support preemptive strikes because it saves lives. That is a logical conclusion because preemptive strikes save lives and prevent the further loss of lives. We are all about saving lives on this channel. We at this channel aid criminals, their financiers, their supporters, enablers, and the likes with a passion, and we do not want them over here. Yes, let us repeat ourselves. We do not want any criminal supporters over here. Please, we do not want your views, your subscriptions, your likes, or your comments. Please go elsewhere where the red carpet is waiting for you. Over here, we want you, the criminal supporters, enablers, financiers, and all the likes, to go to prison or madness. Let me repeat myself. We at the Jamaica Young Police channel, we do not want the criminal supporters and their circle over here. We want you to go to prison or madden. Moving on to our video. Yes, I don't want you guys to think that I'm ignoring your messages, asking, why I haven't done a video about this policeman that was killed. You have to understand, that especially police, especially when it comes on to a detective, but it goes to show you that the police force is not, it's going, why this is not even back, why this is more than backwards. Yes, and the reason why I am saying this is that is the manner in which this detective sergeant was killed. I don't know the man. I don't know him. I don't recall ever worked with this man. I don't know him, so I cannot say anything about him. But one thing I can say for sure, as a former detective, and before I even go into it, I can share an incident. Pretty much similar incident that I am talking about. This was that was in 1993. But you see the difference with that's why I would tell you that the police force has been watered down and they turn the detectives them into bank tellers. Yes, customer service representative. That's how they think that they are, and they are all these nice guys, and you're supposed to be this nice and give customer service, and you're not supposed to be you're not supposed to be that rough and tough as the criminals. You're supposed to be this nice guy, and you're supposed to be giving these guys, reading scriptures to these guys, and you're supposed to be the nice guy in the police force, like you're a pastor. That's what they have done to the police force. So before I go down to this, so I'm going to tell you, there's this carousing boy from Little Yates Street in Greenwich. His name is Dwight Ryman. They call him Chino. I'm not going to talk about where he is right now. So this was a boy that used to give, that's 1993 now. That's, wow, 1993, that's 1993. That's 30 something years ago. So this was a boy that used to get a lot of trouble. And he went on, he was on a rampage in Greenwich, Boat Island one night, and anyway, arrest him. This is a boy that's hardcore criminal. Anyway, I wasn't the one that arrested him. He was arrested by Kingston West Police, and they turned him over to me. And this is a boy I have a lot of disdain for me, and you understand. So after question and everything, in the CIB office, and didn't have any handcuff, so I was escorting him to the cell block. I didn't need any help, so there was just me, myself and the boy, escorting him to the cell block. And what the boy, so I told him to clasp his hands and put them on his head. He complied all the way. He walked through the CIB office. You can either go straight and then make a left turn, not near to the canteen, or you can go left and go to the guard room and then go straight, which is a preferred way that that other police officers can see. So whilst I was walking with this boy to the cell block, Because he told me in the office that, oh, him now going to jail and all kind of thing, and man a bad man. And when a man says words like that to me, it kind of evokes something. When they tell me that you're a bad man, I don't like that. So whilst I was escorting this boy over to the cell, no, the boy, yes, him use him head and use it to hit me in the left side of my my chest. So I pretty much lose balance, but I had a button in my right hand, and I can tell you that I give him one hit with the button. Yeah, man, hit him with the button in his forehead, and I can tell you that immediately it was like Dungeon fall, and he fell on his back and knockout cool. And a woman corporal by the name of Nadine Wallace, she didn't saw what happened, you know, and I can tell you that she start this one abaloo and all kind of thing. Anyway, boy was he did not wake up until he reached Cape when they, cause they said to throw water on him and then handcuff him, and they put a handcuff on him and took him to KPH. When they reached KPH, the doctor then revived him. Anyway, so this boy was politically connected, big time. So I'm telling you, that's why I tell you about good detectives. So there's a detective, his name is P.V. Thompson. At the time we were on team. At the same time, they had just found acid. So they said that they took me and Bobby Williams off of the street. We were supposed to go to office, and the commanding officer, Mr. Virgo, said no, he's not sending these two police officers up there. And it was a wrestle between himself and the police hierarchy, and he told him in so many words, and until they said, well, alright, because they wanted us up there, and so they took us off the street and said, alright, no more road phone and them thing, because too much things. And at the time them wanted myself and Bobby up there. So we were the only two police officers that didn't went there. I am not gonna say why they didn't send us, but maybe our farmer crime boss Ivan Thompson, if he wanted to say it publicly, but what they said to us privately, we accept it. You understand? And we have no regrets about that, because we are still here. Why? So we were the only two police officers that didn't, when they formed that team, that did not go there. Our name or Lisa, we never took up that transfer. Yes, thanks to Mr. Virgo and Ivan Thompson, because it was Pusey was one of the men that and Tony with all of these people requested, and they wanted us, Bobby Reds and myself up there, and so we didn't get to take up the transfer, and we have no regrets about that. So this boy was politically connected. I'm just talking from memory now. So they got this lawyer name. So so before I go any further now, so this detective corporal that I was working named Patrick Thompson, P.V. Thompson. I'm not gonna say where he lives, but he lives somewhere in St. Catherine. Good man. And I can tell you that so the woman Wallace, she wrote a diary and she and all kind of thing in the diary. And I was a young detective then, and P.V. Thompson, sit and we wrote a statement, and went through what happened and wrote a statement. So I had to go to court. So, and guess what? Although this boy he had so many charges, he got bailed and two. But guess what? So this the judge Sharon Ians. I don't remember if it's that's her, but honestly, it's a little lady. She's one of the judges who are in the down by the Supreme Court now. Ians, very very pretty lady. I don't remember what her. I don't remember if it's Sharon is her first name, but she refused to give the boy bail because of his demeanor and stuff like that. Because even at one time in the court, the boy said, "Oh, when him come out, he must kill me." Cause look, you understand? In the court, and so the boy they got a lawyer by the name of Bryce or Browneman. So she was hell bent, that she gonna do everything to make sure that I get some trouble and all kind of thing for this boy. And at one point she told me outside of the court that that I was one of the I am one of the wicked police who's from the ghetto and forget where I'm coming from. And she if I think I don't know that she's that I am from, that you think I don't know that you're from Jonestown and Jungle, and you treat poor people like say a country you come from our middle class. That is what this lawyer said to me, Bryce. I didn't answer or anything like that. Then prominent attorney at law, not gonna call the lawyer name, saw me, cause I can tell you, this case, I spent like 7 hours in the witness box from this woman. I am telling you, but I stood my ground. I did well. And a prominent lawyer was in the court during the cross-examination, and when court break, the lawyer called me and told me that, let me tell you this, that woman, she don't like it, but she don't like police, because she was arrested and charged for coke dealing in a Cayman, but because one of the judges on the panel went with her to law school, that's why she's acquitted. So she have that vendetta against police. So that's why she is going at you like that. Anyway, the boy was convicted. Dwight Chinaman Ryman from Little Yate Street. I'm not gonna talk about where he is now. So that goes to show you that in my time when you were a police officer and a detective, they didn't treat you like you're a bank teller or customer service. You were a rounded policeman, just like the more rounded than the uniform and ready for anything that comes your way. So it's unfortunate how this policeman was killed. And another thing that I said, that you have a lot of parasites out there. Yes, when I say parasites, I'm talking about parasites on Instagram and all of these places, like this Instagram page. That's why I don't follow up these people in, because look at this policeman photograph now. You're gonna have Jamaican Tory put their emblem on it in literal copyright, this is their photograph. This is not yours. All you have to let the thing flow so that others who want to do a story about the detective sergeant do it. You're behaving like it is yours. It is not yours. You understand? That's why I don't follow these people. They are parasites and leeches on social media. They get people's photograph or video. You have another one that named My View. Is the same thing that they have done. Pretend like they have reporters out there. People sending videos and photographs for you to share with others on the internet. It's not for you. So they're behaving like these things are theirs and putting their stamp on it, and you understand. That's why there are some bloggers that I have a lot of respect for, because remember, the blogs, social media is not just one person. It's everyone who traverse the thing, you understand. But some people behaving like these whenever they get photographed, it's theirs. So I wanted to listen to these recording of these are. One of them is my cousin. Yes, cousin. I'm telling you, this is one of my cousin. Let me tell you, he was a soldier. He was a special. He was a regular police. He was a detective. And I am not gonna say this man work all over. No nonsense, man. You understand? But some people like him, some people don't. Family, you understand? So big up yourself, Barry. Yeah, man. So I want you to listen to some of these former detectives, and then about the incident with Sergeant Mayne, who was killed, by this man. And you watch and look here. You see what Detective Sergeant Morgan is telling you about. Is this boy named Was that was killed by the police in St. Elizabeth? And it's like a few weeks ago I talked about it, because Was was in prison, and when Was he was raped. And when he went, yes, and you're going to hear the detective sergeant and his stepfather, is the one that picked him up at prison. And when the boy came home, the boy have, red thing leaking. So the man, they had an argument, and the man said, "Oh, yeah, man, I want you to go back to prison, make them rape you." And that's how the boy killed him. And you understand, he became wanted. And if it's on the channel, I don't, but the boy name is Was, and he decided to say, "Oh, him now go back to prison. Police have to kill him." All because of that, you understand. So it doesn't matter how many people that these guys kill. You see, once they go to prison, they have to prove themselves again, because you have men who are there that are stronger than them physically, and them take advantage of them. So all they're fighting, like say them want to go to jail and prison. I don't know what what kind of them street cred is that, to know that you violate other people's rights. But when they go there, they can't defend themselves physically, and the stronger criminals them violate them and abuse them. So we want you to listen to these detectives, former detectives, what they're saying about the incident of the detective sergeant, because it's really unfortunate how this man lose his life. But after this, after you listen to the these voice note of these policemen, former detectives, we're gonna tell you, give you an insight of the story and what we believe, the family, if this man is married and have children, what they must do. What they must do, we are telling you, because we are talking from a detective perspective. So you watch, you listen, and you decide.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As I read about this incident, it really moved me, because you see, particularly as supervisors, you have to be sharp. You have to be quick with it. I remember one day I was stationed at Lions Tavern Police Station, and I gave a young constable a handcuff to put under prison. And I told him before he went to the cell, I said, this man shall be handcuffed. His hand shall be handcuffed behind him. And he didn't raise any issues with it, It's okay, sir. When he went to the cell block, I think you can put the man here to handcuff him and take him out, I said. So, you kind of trap door, I think something like that. I don't know, but whatever the case may be, you can't handcuff him. I think you can't handcuff him from without entering the cell. So you tell him to turn on and handcuff him behind him, and then the police will do and let him out. So, when the policeman was handcuffing the man, I realized that he was handcuffing him frontally. I said, officer, remember to discuss. But he was insisting to handcuff him in front of him. I'm telling him about 3 times I know about. I just grab your handcuff on him. Honestly, I don't have a patience with it, which I usually have. I supervise people for patience and love and tolerance. I just grab your handcuff there and I put your hand on him, he said. And police will do as they come. That's the man I did. But I was up against many things. Chief of which was the airport judge down there. I think I'm Lenzi Wood then time they got chai and down there. And if you keep it late, come like Lenzi Wood and lock you up and be prison. You're up against traffic and time. Philip Lawrence have go downtown there, constant traffic. I have traffic all the way downtown there. And this person I waste my time. Take your time. I mean, do it in a nice way. You jog your time and go to the bank and come. And that's it. That's a brilliant idea. Because that's the same as few more they do. I'm bright like a policeman, I'm just a bright policeman, bright, Policeman intelligent. So as me on the vibration come back in IG, he came to me. Salam, why did you embarrass me for the prisoner? One thing you can tell him, now root you, but he will prepare you in a nice way, I'm bright. He will prepare you, and now root you. It's uncharacteristic of somebody like you, I didn't expect that from you. And he did that prepare me. And I said, there's no way they accept me very embarrassing for that prisoner. And just see, you're not in one time because you know it's true. Some say things you know, I can't talk while you attack. I listen to you. I won't talk when you attack. So, it's okay, sir. I allow you to respond. So, I just tell him an incident that happened in 1982. When he been banned. His mother probably was a baby. 82, his mother probably was a baby. He's been banned. And he said to him, say, acting crap as Stuart and another man were escorted in a prison. They were properly seated in the vehicle with a car, through the station, motorized patrol at the time. And but the prisoner was handcuffed frontally, both hands in front of him. And the boy timed them in and take the handcuff and jam sword straight in the nose. Broke sword, nose, almost the sword brain through the nose. The vehicle turned over, crashed and turned over. Prisoner gone and police mash up. That's what I'm telling him, say, enjoy that. You don't have to say anything more. You have to say anything more. And then he turned around and said, sir, that's what I like what we do now. You always have some experience to give us, to teach us. He used to beg me, you know, to put me on my shift. But I couldn't put him on my shift. So when I put him on my shift, he said, sir, that double duty you give me now, because I have to work on your shift too, you know. Then see, I say, you work with me now. Yeah, man. He said, sir, I don't know too much, you know. You want to know too much, man. You have to get some away, you know. You want to have some knowledge and knowledge and they do that. You have to get some out of you. So he said, when we put him on the next sergeant, the sergeant was very weak. So that's strong pants, we put him on the sergeant. I don't young, but he's strong, very good pants. We put him on the weak sergeantship, the strengthening ship. I mean, who don't consider weak. So, I know, as far as I consider them weak, they just need supervision. Them say them are weak, so we take the so-called weak one and strengthen them further. Excuse me. So, sometimes it narrows down to supervision. I make sure I take the jargon to me, ensure that all the protocols are followed. All the protocols. I mean, I watch myself too. The prison, I didn't pop out the uncle person. The prison now get no chance to use on going to come in and really. You can imagine when the first shot to get jargon and realizing you might get prepared. I tell you, so sad. Rest in peace, my brother. May perpetual light shine upon you. Godspeed. Sincere condolences.
Another thing to Maggie is that it could be frustration, because the man, yeah, members are in charge, and the man go to court, right? So based upon the fact that the man they are court all day, man probably has to himself say, why they never do all of the investigation one time? And me pay up a complaint on them. And then now, me know you go carry me go to jail now. You see? So I count a frustration, so because of that, take no chance with nobody. That the man they just come present him firearm give the man. Right? But when we want to know when all the barrage are shooting, I go and weigh him there. Because if a man just disarm you, take a gunshot the sergeant and police something fire upon your place upon where he reports it. How him not get shot when they lie down? I tell you sometime, sometimes I not trust some things when me see or hear, Yes, be. Sometimes I not trust some things when I see and when I hear. I'll do what I look on it, Right? I want to know exactly what him do and what happened immediately after the man disarm him and shoot the detective sergeant. Because right away the other police them will see what happened. Open fire upon the man they run down. He turn up same place and they go in and go shoot himself. And open fire up him. Where that the man that he there at that time. You see? When did that? Frustration is a hell of a thing, and when a man tell himself, say, listen man, a damn foolishness I go on, because although I commit myself, I not go no jail. I'm willing to pay back everybody. I know the police them a dig up something else for me and they put me in a cell, and I'm not going there. Right? I'm no right for commit himself. I'm no right for shoot the police. But I tell you never know who is suicidal. You never know who going to get frustrated with you. And we don't know what happened in the CID office when him inside the hideout. Right? So you can't carry a man without handcuff. Right? You cannot be carrying the man without handcuff. 1. 2, you should have searched a man from the man coming and get him. You should have searched a man and you would have known say man have his cell phone from at the time there. 3, it's a policeman, you shouldn't run up to the man with a gun in a holster and gun should have in a hand if anything.
Yes, man. So you're listening that man that you hear there, that is my cousin. That man was a soldier. He was a special. He was a regular police. He was a detective. He used to work eradication too. But boy, and the man they been around the block So you hear, man, you just heal him up and thing. So now we are going to make you listen to one. When I talk about hardcore detective and hardcore police, this is a man who gets some real fight from the real criminal police them, like the Owen Ellington and them cliques. That's why I'm tell you, say Owen Ellington and them man, they are thief. Because this is a detective, you know, the man who has corruption that was happening in a era 2. You know, big police, corruption, all kind of things, and drugs and illegal gun. And he thought that he was doing the right thing, and he reported to the commissioner of police. In a long run, the man sent the Calvary, and him end up in a problem. So that's why you have to be careful who you report things to in a police force. So you have to listen to this man. This is an astute detective. This man is a meticulous investigator. The man is no nonsense police too. This is one of your one-off, you know, where you can say ex-cadetors yourself. But the man is not a thief, you know, you understand? And when we say that without any apologies. Yours truly never know that most of ex-cadet them in our police force were thieves. Yeah, I honestly, even when I used to be, you know, when I was a detective, and man like Fletcher, may I tell you, Carl Fletcher, yeah. Honestly, yeah, big up Carl Fletcher, man. Yeah, man, you know, the man that used to work all up on my country, me used to live on them things. And the man know I'm the principal, and the man that can tell you some things about me, you know, well, been a thief, you understand? So you have to big up the man there. Yeah, Carl Fletcher was a man, the man there, senior detective. The man that should have left the force as soap, because the man had a thief in police. And I remember in time Carl Fletcher used to tell me, you know, because I used to boast him at ex-cadet, you know, and him kind of stammer. And he used to say, Christopher Porter, don't say boast about your ex-cadet, because you different from most of them. Don't say that, man. Just say you're police, because you don't know. And I honestly, I used to be upset when him said, come here, say myself, because I know myself as not being, you know, a thief and all of them things there. But little did I know that most of the ex-cadet them that were in the police force and serving or who have served were thieves. Yes, so you know, it's a very few of us as ex-cadet who have a character, reputation and integrity. And most of them are thieves. And Carl Fletcher was one of them that was keep. Carl Fletcher and another brother named Shaggy Lewis. Them used to remind me of them thing there. And I used to feel offended, but in the long run, you have to just learn to accept the truth. So I wanted to listen to this man, yeah man, Detective Sergeant Morgan. Never worked with the man, but I have a lot of respect for him. Because not only based on what other police have said about him, but from what citizens, I'm telling you, citizens in St. Mary and St. Ann had contact us here at the Jamaica Young Police Channel and had shared some story about this man. Even police too. So you understand? So you have good police were serving our police force, so you can't buy them out. But this is a man that was framed. He was framed by the same system. Try to say them because they might try to cover up for them friend. As I was talking with a farmer named Brand Police, not gonna call his name right now, and the man says that you know, as a farmer detective, I should give thanks, you know, because it's either lucky you know, we were lucky that we weren't framed or killed. I was framed twice by police. Yeah, so I know how it is as an innocent man to be charged, not criminally but departmentally. At one time, at one point in time in my career, I could not leave Jamaica. Period. For over 2 years. Imagine you never do anything wrong in your life and you can't leave out of your own country because of criminal people them. Yeah, people them are connected with the cowboys them and all of these people. You know, corruption. But I just saw it go on them thing there. So why if you listen to this Detective Sergeant Morgan, you watch, you listen and you decide. And why does sad how Mayne just lose him life like that?
I don't know how many of us remember a video that gone viral. A video from a place in, I think it's in Mayne, in St. Elizabeth, where this youngster tell the police saying, nah, go back on jail. I'm not going to kill me today. And he tried to disarm a policeman and take him down. It is coming out now that he was raped in prison. Then go him in a prison and he decided to go back. So if you allow a man like that, the opportunity is going to kill you. So you have to make up your mind to kill or be killed. You make up your mind, this is what I make up your mind to not go back in a prison. And this policeman can live in gun kill and give him. You have a sergeant. But I'm tell you, this is a feel of one. I think I run around. When the man take a gun and get up, it's almost right up. Almost shows at that time. When a man getting gone in court. You know, in the game, I don't know, but that coming to my spirit.
So the man that Detective Sergeant Morgan is speaking about, telling us, that man, the man is, he's no longer here now. He's 25-year-old Toyin Morrison, otherwise called Was, a Stephen Run district in a Mayne in a St. Elizabeth. Yeah, man. Him decides that him now go back to prison because, as we tell you, I don't see why a man fight for go to prison. Because when you fight for go to prison, you have to go there and you have to can't fight. Because no matter how much people you kill out the street, where you go to that no count. Yeah? Because remember say people them where you kill, the dead people, they know follow behind and say him kill me and people are go free there. They don't care about that. You have to prove yourself again. And see him there, that's him right there. I tussle with the police and say, "Oh, you have to kill me." And him this, although him family they are beg and them thing there and same for behave himself. So that was it. So anyway, we are going to address now the thing now with the Detective Sergeant Mayne in family, because look, what happened with Mayne, there's a lot of breakdown because even the policeman that that was disarmed and and killed Mayne, So this tragic incident involving the death of Detective Sergeant Kevin Mayne at the hands of Deon Singh. But I first remember say a black man named Singh still, but raises serious concern. So say, hey, we don't say my jacket still doing it, but nothing, we don't know no Singh where, well, although still more or less you don't know the mother genes, but whether or not you want to believe it's still doing it. When you come on with him, well, it all depends still, but I saw it go, a DNA, so we can't, you understand, we can't say my, although we are saying my jacket, but we say that we just attack from a layman's point of view, because how it is in a Jamaica, because the man say, but I never say a Sing where we have them kind of ear there, because from your ear Sing you look for Indian, So it raises serious concern about the procedural adherence and the potential for negligence. It is alarming that Singh was not handcuffed while being transported from court, which directly contributed to the opportunity for him to disarm and fatally shoot Sergeant Mayne before turning the gun on himself. How that happened? As I have said earlier in my introduction in this commentary, that as police, when you escort a man, you're supposed to have a button. But the other policeman now, all the prisoner have, so what? No, and let me tell you, say, the police was watered down. Number one, for the man in a custody and you are escorting. You as the police, the first thing you're supposed to do is frisk him, you're supposed to search him. And when you search a man in there, you search him like you search, like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, you search a girl, because policemen, normally search women, but it all depends on the circumstances, because look, hey, if you in a situation where life and death, care, she could have 10 pum on them thing there. You have to search her because of your life that because you can't allow her to kill you. What you mean? You not go fondle her in a way, in a sexual way, because hey, remember I said them time your level of your level of attention span is way up, so you understand. Because you have to make certain so everybody around you're safe. Because you can't, you understand, because a woman will kill you too. So it go, you understand. So given the situation's gravity, the fallen officer's family must pursue legal action against the state for negligence. Despite his charges and known risk, the absence of proper restraint and Singh indicates a lapse in protocol that ultimately led to the tragic outcome. Alright, so them teach you some, and that's what I tell you saying. We don't know what's happening at the National Police College of Jamaica. Them changed the name from the Jamaican Police Academy because of the hatred for the United States of America. We are telling that. A man named Owen Ellington, the biggest criminal we ever have, we serve in our police force. The first criminal, first arrested and charged with corruption to lead the police force. That for sure is Jamaica is a criminal's paradise. And not until we see them change before we take that moniker off of Jamaica. We could have deal. And we not, and even that man I say, boy, we are beat the prime. We not beat. We are tell them because if you are pick criminal and them thing to lead the police force, not because I'm not convicted for a crime. I don't know. So I'm just talking as a former detective. Because if a man involved in a criminal team, a criminal. You don't have to convict, you're a criminal, you're a thief. You understand? So not until them stop use people involved in a criminality to lead the police force. When we are get a good and honest and a police and a commissioner of police who have no blemish or no political ties or be willing to no one. When we are get like a Herman Ricketts, you understand? When we are get a commissioner like that, I just peer, corrodes and them thing, and the people them not getting a good training because at training school them teach you how to deal with prisoner. Oh, this detective sergeant, him a escort man, I never know say man have phone on him. So him never so what? And him a escort man from court. Normally as a detective and them thing there, you got a court at half a tree. Well, maybe catch him station half a tree. You got a court at half a tree, and the judge remand the man. I police them in charge of the court. I feed them job that to escort the man, escort the prisoners back to the jail or to the hole in the area downstairs, and then you have people downstairs will process them. You understand? Of them prisoner card and all of these things. And normally the people them, the prisoner people them are half a tree. When I was there, because I've been to half a tree court on several occasions, even night court. You understand? And these people would escort them with handcuffs. So I don't know where all of these things where the breakdown occur. You understand? So the family must seek justice and accountability through the court, especially if Mayne was married and had children. So Mayne dead and gone, can't come back. So at least where the family must know. No, but I'll take the $10 million where them are going. Only if you sue them sue the government, because Mayne, the man supposed to have handcuff when Mayne escort him. That is not Mayne problem. And the problem is that the policeman that caused himself to be disarmed and then them use the same gun and kill Mayne. So after him allow a man for disarm him. And that's why I tell the police them, if you stop carry the gun them like you're in a cowboy show. You understand? When you have the gun way down there so you have to bend down for a fighter man. If Mayne did have him gun right upon him waist, the boy could not disarm him. I'm say it already. I say it again because this is something when them teach with this at training school at Jamaica Police Academy, and I learned this at Yakima in Washington. Them show you. So when you bring your gun down, say it's young or create. You are enticed. You is an invitation for suspects or people. You invite people to disarm you, to take your sidearm. So them little dummy, although you tell them feel say a style, cause man feel say them bad and them a cowboy. Watch too much show. You understand? And the real life and a show business. You have to serious about this. And that's how him drop him gear, and you understand what I'm saying? And then some idiot now make him, so him just lose him life, and then after him dead, him body just dead there, and boy, just sad rasta. But as we say, we don't know him, but so when a police dead, we feel it, because we are all police. And you understand? As we say, the family, they must seek justice. Yeah man, different. Them forget money different from what him I get, because I government fault why him dead. So the response of Minister of National Security, Dr. Orius John, I have no respect for him either and them thing. Reason being, the selection for the Commissioner of Police, I want to busy what a guy wants to say. When in a politics thing, we understand what I'm saying. MacArthur Sutherland should be Commissioner of Police. That are the only man up there who have an impeccable character. The Commissioner of Police are all, him, the American them can't trust him. You see that NIB, so he mix up just like him uncle. But I saw it go now. So you don't know, so Jamaica itself, now is a criminal paradise. But you don't know, so everything is nepotism. So who know who want them thing there? And then them come out and I say, this man never involved, him never got a court yet in his life. Him got a court, the Commissioner of Police, him got a court and embarrass himself because I'm not even over testify. So all of these things here. The police were been there and done like MacArthur Sutherland. I can tell you, people from outer East Kingston tell me some things about MacArthur Sutherland and an ordinary police. Nobody feels them man they are paper, them man they are not paper tiger, them man they are crime fighter. May I tell you? And I can tell you about some name run criminal out there what MacArthur Sutherland sent to the departure long after a boy them challenge him and them thing there. This a people them from the same community say, oh boy, I'm a supporter, me never know say You know, say you say you know him, but you know you not see him from training. But yeah, man, the man they are bad because when him did out here and this and that and one and two little things. Me never know all them something. You understand? And then the man should be commissioner of police. But what I tell you say the training, because even this a commissioner of police, him join the force, you know, because them create a way for me create employment for them friend, you know. Or if you change all the age, yeah, man join the police force and 30 to 40. I bring old man. A man with all 42. Him have 2 years service. I either think that you just see a man like that and think him a senior police. Yeah, I just saw it go. So them just corrupt the thing, make create employment for them friends. You understand? So we continue. So yeah, as we tell about brother named Chang and them thing. So you don't know say all corrosion that too. We are tell you. What I mean? People are sent James say things about him where that is not flattering at all. You understand? So we never know him. As we said before, we did have respect for him, but based on the things that we have heard, even for all police, you understand, yeah, we not have that, yeah. My brother named Brown, Uma Brown and them thing that all narcotics police, yeah, bad police one them thing there, yeah, you understand, him have a whole heap of chuck on them thing there, but you understand, them say him, you understand, so I just saw it go. So Chang underscored the bizarre and traumatic nature of the incident, mainly because it occurred within the confines of the police station. Senior Superintendent of Police Stephanie Lindsay comments highlight a gap in standard operating procedures, suggesting that the investigation will be critical in identifying the failures that allow this tragedy to happen. Hey, look here, I want to turn the police them in a bank teller. That's why this happened. Them thing in a my time and them thing. Police were always on the alert. These police them afraid that they want shadow. Me see a man's body slam a policeman it up on the channel. Me say me vex when me see it. Like a WWE, and when the boy slam him come up and like him a tell the boy say, alright, I forgive you and I pray for you. If him send the boy to the departure alone, just hug him up. What do you mean? Hug him up and give it to him. 2. And if you give him 2 shots and him a move, you give him a 3rd one. Give him a 4th one till him go down. You understand? You might never know that the slam where you get slam bridging, you're gonna never like a few months after that, you can't walk, you're crippled, and guess what? The police force say, boy, it never happened on duty. And them a find all kind of medical science to say it never this way you get injury you get. So you can't stay down and play on yourself. But I'm glad I am no longer there still doing it, cause like all for me, I see things differently. So moving forward, it is imperative that the investigation thoroughly examine why Singh was not handcuffed and how such oversight can be prevented. The police force must implement stringent measures to ensure the safety of officers and the public, thereby preventing future incidents of this nature. Detective Sergeant Mayne's sacrifice must lead to meaningful changes in policies and practice to honor his memory and protect his colleagues. So this is a tragedy. So the man disarmed, shoot cop, dead before turning gun on himself. So this man was suicidal. You understand? Because if Mayne was, if Singh was a serious gunman and it was a serious man, because you know say him never serious. Because he say if him did serious, him could have killed more police. It's just simple as that. Warm to the police when him take a film gun. Him not supposed to get no more gun, believe you me, Yeah, him should have the pass suspension, fairless. Because he is the reason why Mayne dead. Oh, don't God judge you make a man disarm you and a 2 hour. You make him disarm you. You're a carousing, man. May I tell you say a baby police them have right now. Baby, bank teller and them thing there. You understand? You what's the thing say, see these criminals them not fear. You don't have no name, you have name brand criminal, but you have no name brand police to match them. So that's what happened on them thing then. So as we say, it's a deadly tragedy unfolded at Half a Tree police station. When a man who was escorted from court nearby grabbed a policeman's gun and shot the cop before turning the fire. Oh, so this a man did suicidal. As you hear my cousin say them thing, they say, boy, you don't know why go through the man head. Some people, some man afraid of jail still doing. I tell you, So I don't know why man commit crime. Because whether or not you have to believe it, you have some man, where they are prison, you understand? And sometimes when they get a long remand, they have to go to prison. So all the year man I talk about him a G and him a this and that. When me talk to a man with a you have to can fight. How no care your body and them thing there, you know. You got a prisoner. There's a clean state going upon, you know. You could, and like a man like Zeke's, you understand, when the man they have, although them man they are big rear admiral, and the man they, although, hey, guess what? The brother when him Joel and them box down Zeke's, you know, because him tell Zeke said Zeke's a big rear admiral, you know. You understand? So, when you know how to go happen, if and when Joel and all them come out of prison, that the man they are bad man of prison, see him here, yeah, Joel and them, ballin'. Although him did piss up himself still, you know, when thing there, when Pusey hold him. But you don't know, it was a deal that them say, boy, don't kill him and them thing, and the big man piss up himself. I saw it go. So, Deon Singh, owner of Deon Singh Auto and Agri Park Road in St. Andrew, Singh may also have been shot at least one of the policeman's colleague. So Chang him rushed to his scene after learning of the incident and describe it as a tragic and traumatic. So happening on the compounding of Alpha Tree police station make it a very bizarre incident, and certainly it is traumatic. He was at work. When police officers go on operation, you can wrap your head around the fact that something can happen and a police officer could get shot. But to be shot on the property while conducting routine activities is very, very traumatic and bizarre. The police deserve all the support and understanding they can have. The officer was very capable, and a young police in the criminal investigation branch, a hard-working officer has lost his life, Chang says. Senior Superintendent Stephanie Lindsay, she, you know, as usual, she said Singh was not handcuffed. When transporting prisoners, they are usually handcuffed, and Singh was not, and the investigation will probably provide some more information. And it is too quick to say if there will be changes to operation. It is simple. When a man escort prisoner and them thing, them supposed to have handcuffed. I don't know what kind of thing that. But hey, even in my time and them thing there, we sometimes, yeah, we all pick up a guy and we don't handcuff and him in a vehicle, but him don't know what time it is, you know. You understand what I'm saying? Because you tell a guy, you know, say, hey, look here, you tell him to sit on him hand, and you tell him, say, look here, even if the car turn over, you're not supposed to try to move your hand. You sit on your hand, because anything else, I try to take away my gun. You try to disarm me. You understand what I'm saying? I just saw it go. And the man never try if it. You understand what I'm saying? It just boggles the mind, man. So Singh was before the court on some fraud-related matter. So whilst at court, a fresh report came to the detective, and at the end of the session, he was offered bail. The detective was in the process of continuing that investigation by taking him to his office when the unfortunate incident happened. We just know that he attacked, disarmed, and shot the detective sergeant. There was no other injuries reported. I am not sure if his wife was also charged. That was not a part of my brief. Lindsay added in response to questions on whether the wife of Singh may also be before the courts on criminal charges about fraudulent conversion. The senior policewoman said that the now deceased detective sergeant was escorted Singh from court to his office to expand investigations. Sometime during the journey from court to his office, he attacked the detective sergeant and tussle ensued. During the tussle, another policeman saw what was happening and intervened. During the process, the businessman pulled the firearm off the police officer and immediately opened fire. So that's why I tell people, so them Glock and a safety, you know, right now, a safety, you know, you just pick it up, boom, and fire it. Just like how you do a .38 revolver. The 9mm pistol where we used to carry the Browning, yes. Now, guy couldn't just, you have to know how to use it. You understand? Yeah, you understand? You have to know how to use it for just disarm a police and fire it. You couldn't do that. You understand? And no more, you can't, you couldn't disarm us as detective back then, or even the uniform police of them 38, because there were issues. No man couldn't, hey, look here, you have standards like everybody, every police officer back then at the Jamaica Police Academy. When Edward Seago was Prime Minister, when you graduate, you get your handcuff, you get your sign feet, you get your pocketbook, you get your Ulster, so you get everything a government issue and them thing. So after a time go by, some man them want them own thing. So you go and buy your own Ulster and them thing, but it have to be within the regulation. You can't no see man with a gun way down I'm military ankle. I don't know how I'm gonna reach it all madness there. They much too much movie. So the detective sergeant was hit and he later died. So we understand the businessman then turned the fireman himself. They were both taken to hospital where they were pronounced dead. As it relates to the identity of the officer, we cannot officially name him at this point because our chief chaplain along with the chaplaincy team is trying to make contact with the family. Last time I spoke with him, they were not yet officially informed. So as we tell you on them thing that the policeman is a 47-year-old veteran detective who was hardworking. We never expected anything like this, Lindsay said. So the independent commissioner of investigation was informed, and we also have the inspector general who is here. We are now going to have a look at some other things to see what is the investigation will prove, added Lindsay, who said she understands that at least one officer may have fire after hearing the explosion. Boy, it was sad though. It's really, really sad how this policeman just lose him life and them thing under the circumstances. But look, police have to always be on the alert. You can't take things for granted. Them days where a man say a police and respect you, them days are done. So, Sergeant Mayne, rest in peace, and I hope him family sue the government because they are the one that responsible for his death. Have yourself a beautiful day. Jamaica Young Police Channel, out.